some progress.
Yeah, I mean, it's real early to tell, but, I think that, when you look at where we were at last year at this time and where we're at now, we've certainly made some strides. I think we're continuing to pick up where we left off in spring ball, and we just got to come out with the workers mentality every single day and know that we can't waste a day and we got to get better every day.
What are a couple things you're really keeping an eye on? When you guys are in this team drills and etc.
Yeah, the biggest thing, obviously, our number one goal is to get better at run defense. And so we got to continue to improve our ability to strike and separate at the line of scrimmage, and for guys to get off blocks. And I've looked at every offensive playbook I've ever been in. They always got us defensive guys blocked up, so we got to beat the blocks and still make the tackles.
There's a lot of talk about forcing more turnovers. A lot of drills that you guys did focusing on turnovers. What is kind of is that a definite emphasis this camp?
For sure. I think if we went into camp, we said three things was we wanted to, get better at run defense, create more takeaways, and apply more pressure on the quarterback. So that's right up there with our run defense. We've had a major emphasis on takeaways since I got here, and we just got to keep drilling it and everything like that, and trust the process that as you apply more and more pressure on the football, it's going to bounce your way.
Even though it's early in camp, who's caught your eye on the defensive line in terms of progress this year?
Obviously Jordan Whitley's a guy that looks good out there. Evan Bennett for a true freshman. We were fortunate to have him for spring ball. He's looking good. He doesn't look like a true freshman out there. And, Simon Sandberg, this is the first time we had a chance to see him, and so he's done some nice things where he's still just trying to get his feet underneath him and learning the defense.
And then what has Avery Roberts done? In the middle, coming in from Nebraska, this is first fall camp with you guys.
Avery's done a really nice job. We got to see a lot of him, and last year and even this spring, and I think he's picked up right where he left off in spring ball, and he's got a chance to really help us improve the middle of our defense.
What about Nishan Wright? He's looked.
Who?
Nishan Wright. He went step for step with Irish the other day on that route. And his size and length.
Yeah, he's still learning a lot as far as the different techniques and stuff like that, but you can certainly see the physical tools that he does possess, which are exciting to see.
I don't know how much you're watching the one-on-one battles with the DBs and the receivers, but I'm kind of watching some of that. It looks like the DBs are a little more physical and a little more competitive.
Yeah, I didn't see the ones today, because we're doing a different drill on the other side of the field. But certainly we've got to get more competitive with the one-on-one situation. That's what this game comes down to. Is how many. There's usually a bunch of one-on-ones occurring out on the football field, and when your side wins more than they do, you got a chance to win that play.
Early on for Morris, how much are you looking forward to having him in the mix this year?
I'm sorry, who?
David Morris.
He's got to get out and be able to be healthy enough to practice. He wasn't out there again today, and so we'll just wait for the trainers to let us know when he's good to go.
If everything goes according to plan, kind of just stay healthy, so what do you think he can add to this defense?
I have no idea. I haven't seen him get through more than 3 or 4 practices. So it's we're really hoping he can be healthy, but we got to be out there to keep getting better.
From an overall standpoint, the defense just in general looks a lot more physical. Obviously, these last 2 days they've been doing a great job of just keeping the offense out of the end zone. But where do you feel like they've progressed the most from the season ago?
Yeah, there's a lot of areas I think that we're better at than we were a year ago at this time. I think we're bigger, stronger. A lot of that credit goes to Coach Mack and his staff and what they've been able to do over the last year. I think our guys are learning and understand what we're asking them to do better than they did a year ago, certainly at this time. And so all of those things are a factor in us being able to do a better job on defense.